For my project, I tied a tie, and I did tying a tie because I think it's important for guys to learn how to tie ties, and it's also fairly simple, so it was pretty easy to do, and I would say I got a handle of it pretty quickly. And here is a video it's about 6 minutes long of me tying it over the 5 days, and I'm gonna skip around a little so we don't have to watch it for 6 minutes. And this is the first day, and I was watching a video trying to figure out how to tie a tie, and I kind of struggled with it at first. This is the third attempt after trying to tie it. The videos were kind of long and confusing. Like they made it too complicated. And this is the first time I actually got the actual tie. The first two attempts I failed. And it actually turned out to be really short. The long part was short and the part that's supposed to be short was really long. That's how the tie ended up looking. I failed pretty much on the first day. And then this is the second day, and I didn't use any videos on the second day because it seemed to have simple enough. It still doesn't look that great. The short end still is just about as long as the long end. But it's a lot better than the first day. And this is the third day. And on the third day, I try to keep the short end really short before I start tying the tie because I seem to struggle with keeping the short end short instead of it being long. And this one ended up turning out pretty good. And then this is the fourth day. Even on the fourth and fifth day, I still sometimes had problems with keeping the short end short. Yep, that's basically it. And then in my essay, I talked about how after 2 days I was able to teach myself to tie a tie. This is a simple skill that many people don't know how to do. Requiring students to learn to do a basic task like this will take hardly any time or resources and will be beneficial to the student's life. There are many skills that are vital to a successful life that schools fail to teach. So I basically talked about how simple tasks like tying a tie, reading analog clock, doing taxes, raising children, driving, writing in cursive, like all things that schools never teach, how those things should be implemented into schools because they're important for life. And basically the thesis of my statement, or the thesis of my essay was talking about how schools should be changed and reformed to teaching students based off their intelligence, like multiple intelligences, like mathematic and logical. Like if a student, and I talked a lot about how like if a student is interested in like physics, then they shouldn't be learning about calculus, or they shouldn't. Well, actually, never mind. Calculus is important for physics, but they shouldn't be learning about things like social studies, government. Like, it just doesn't seem necessary after a while to take advanced courses in other concepts when they should just be focusing on what they're interested in and what they're good at. Which also kind of ties to my tying a tie. We should learn things that are practical, we're going to use in the real world, and we're interested in and good at. That's basically the concept of my essay in my project.